What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Leroy Set. So back here again for another video. Man, today we got a video uploaded by Death Battle. We have James Bond versus John Wick. Death Battle. About to checking this out. You know what I'm saying? My money's on John Wick. Honestly, I think John Wick's got it because I think he's a little bit more ruthless in the way. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen any of the James Bond films. I've only seen clips, but I know James Bond's been around longer, but I think John Wick's a little bit more ruthless in like his use of like the area and the terrain and the weapons or just random projectiles of which are at his advantage. I was about to say disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? So I think John Wick's got it, but this shall be interesting. I think James Bond probably has cooler gadgets though. Anyways, I know why I switched it. Anyways, we're about to be checking this out. But before we get into it, y'all let me know down below in the comments. How's your day? Hopefully it was pretty good. But if it wasn't, hopefully this message is a little bit better. Let's go.
James Bond, the
Bond.
world-famous secret
James
agent
Bond.
007. John Wick, the legendary hitman.
Keanu Reeves versus what's his name? James Bond. What's his name? I know his name. Daniel Craig. There we go.
But which one of cinema's super assassins is packing Parabellum, and which one will live to die another day?
Parabellum, die another day. Okay.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
see what they
armor,
did
and
there.
skills to find out who would win
A
a
death
death battle.
battle.
From the shores of Crab Key to the crab stables of Casino Royale, from Russia with love to
Bond.
Moonraker at the edge of outer space, no man has saved the world more times than Bond. James Bond. He's the OG action.
I've never
hero,
actually
the
seen any of the
slickest
James
one
Bond
there ever
films.
was, the coldest warrior of the swinging 60s. After a climbing accident in the
42?
French Alps took his parents, the young James studied abroad and graduated to the Ministry of Defense,
Well, that's
just
cool.
in time for World War II. He rose through the ranks, quickly becoming a commander of the Royal Navy. And when you find the thing you're good at, in his case wanting murder, never do it for free. So, after the war, James decided on Her Majesty's Secret Service and became a special agent of MI6. And they were so impressed, he was given his first 2 state-sanctioned assassinations. With this baptism in blood, Bond was granted the legendary 00 status and a license to
007.
kill with impunity. As the premier defender of the West, Agent 007 is a jack of all trades when it comes to kicking commie ass and terrorist ass. And basically everyone's ass for the past 60 years.
Right.
From the novels to the movies to the comics and games, he's been rebooted
Got
tons of
games?
times, but they're all still Bond. Bond is a master of infiltration, disguise, acrobatics, driving, diving, skiing, boating, climbing, horseback riding, airplane pilot,
So they're using
swordsman,
Daniel
knife fighter,
Craig's
knife
version.
thrower, people thrower, and
People
deadliest
thrower.
of all, gamer. Bond carries his classic Walter PPK, among the world's first successful double-action semi-automatic pistols. While it only carries 9 rounds, its small size makes it optimal for concealment. And a microdermal sensor in the grip coded to Bond's fingerprint means only he can fire it. It even comes with unique ammo that breaks apart upon entry and creates 8 exit wounds. Traveling like a bullet, but hitting like a shotgun. Especially deadly considering Bond has the golden eye of an expert marksman, able to take out a room of armed guards in a single second, or shoot the fuel tank of a helicopter from a speeding boat a quarter of a mile away. He's just as deadly disarmed. Bond combines multiple martial arts like judo, boxing, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, allowing him to keep up even when outnumbered. This
James Bond's pretty badass.
Defense system known as Goshinkwai, which is taught by the modern Special Air Service. Though that all pales in comparison to his greatest ability.
Charming women.
Banging, laying down pipe. He's so proficient at
down
seduction,
pipe.
it actually feels more like a superpower. Look, we're not kidding. He once seduced a female assassin sent to kill him so thoroughly, she threw herself in front of the bullet meant for him. She knew him for less than 2 minutes. Yeah, sometimes Bond does stuff I can only describe as superhero shit. Look at this. So why not follow that impulse and give him some superhero gadgets too? Developed by
Bond
MI6's
might have it,
resident
yeah.
quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy gadgetry often complements his knack.
Cause he's got like a whole like years and years and decades on Wick, right? Cause John Wick's based on the movie, right? I don't think there was a John Wick comic, at least before the film came out. You know, and like Bond's had novels and comics and stuff and games, so like yeah.
problem solving, and quick thinking.
He's probably got it.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks.
I like Wick
and
more,
disarm
though.
after a 4th. An Omega Seamaster watch that can shoot a laser beam. A
Jesus.
cigarette that fires a miniature rocket. And C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated. Probably a safer bet than that pen. Especially if you're a compulsive clicker like me.
I am.
Wait, was I on 3 or 4?
He also occasionally wears a lightweight bulletproof vest, as
Okay.
well as a garrote wire for quiet kills and a grappling hook hidden within his belt buckle.
That's only the semi-normal shit. He's carried earbuds that give him super hearing, X-ray shades, ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser, exploding remote-controlled drones, a nanosuit that turns him completely invisible, and a frigging jetpack. You've gotta have a
Bond-
hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss
I
off
think
a
Bond's
crazy
got it.
Scot riding one of those.
But his greatest weapon is the one, the only,
His dick.
the Aston Martin DB5.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about him. Never mind. This absolute beauty isn't just good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine guns, oil slicks, smoke screens, and of course, the ejector seat. Oh, and good luck trying to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Like,
Okay.
just look at this. It won't stop. Still going. Still going.
Q has provided
it's
numerous
pretty
vehicles over
nice.
the years with ever more insane features, like a submarine transformation, light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
Ah, just look at him, living his best life.
Oh
And why
my
wouldn't he?
God.
He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal credit card. He's got the world in the palm of his hand.
But for
UK
some,
Treasury.
the world is not enough. Though Bond's iterations may vary, one thing remains throughout. Behind that debonair smile and British wit is a broken, soulless shell. A man only good for killing.
I guess it's no surprise that a dude who smokes up to 70 cigarettes a day and routinely drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this. Not long after getting his 00, he found love, and loved so much he left the Secret Service behind.
But
Should have
there's-
put it. Should have put like Tom Cruise, like or Ethan Hunt versus James Bond. Seems like a more fair matchup, right?
Some lives you can't escape, and some lives you can't save, no matter how hard you try. Sometimes all that's left is to
Maybe,
kill
I don't
the
know.
love inside you until all that matters is revenge.
There's no
Oh.
denying Bond's
Hold on.
psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career and might just enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes me respect him is he never forgets a pun afterward.
All that hate and regret wrapped up into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin for a dying empire.
Bond is strong enough to hold his own against superhuman
Overcame
henchmen
a
like
lobotomy.
Oddjob and Jaws, who can lift a van off the ground.
He survived being blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds of feet into a river, and having
Flip
his
flops.
eggs scrambled.
At his best, he's even fast enough to dodge gunfire nearly point blank and missiles while in free fall and still shoot people. This is the superhero
No
shit we were talking about.
way.
Time and time again, he's outsmarted
That should not be a
criminal masterminds
consideration.
like Dr. No, Goldfinger, and Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. He's even bested the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In 2 different timelines, no less. And
Okay.
plot twist, in the second, Blofeld was Bond's bum bum bum
Brother?
long lost adoptive brother. Which, if I recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers. But that's why we love the old Scottish so-and-so. Who else could escape a giant space laser by kite surfing on a tsunami?
Oh
What
my
more can
God.
we say about 007? He's got the
It's
best
ridiculous.
job in the business, and nobody does it better.
I like the
This episode
song
of Death
and
Battle
that
is sponsored
Spectre
by
song.
Babel.
I mean that
It's
Spectre
days like
movie,
these, I wish I could
the
speak
James Bond
The
one. I
language
like the
inside
song in that.
New language
movie.
expert.
Like,
Let's see if Wick
you
is
ever just screw
gonna
up,
be able to
like,
do something.
really badly. Like, make the worst mistake ever. So bad you're just for the rest of your life.
Yes. Let's lay out a hypothetical. You see a
Okay.
car that you like, but its owner won't sell. So, you follow him home, beat him senseless, steal his car, and kill his dog.
The
That's
dog
us.
his beloved wife gifted him after she died very recently. So yeah, pretty big mistake.
And this man, well, he just happens to be the single deadliest assassin in the entire world.
He may be called Baba Yaga, but he's not the boogeyman. He's the one you sent to kill the goddamn boogeyman, John Wick. So yeah, that's one pretty huge mistake.
The full story of this specter is almost non-existent, but rumor has it he was trained by the Ruskaroma crime syndicate from a young age, before moving to America, making a name for himself in its criminal underworld.
Oh, he's got comics?
Terrifying enough to scare the living daylights out of even the most hardened murderers. Wick is a master martial artist, combining several schools into an all-purpose fighting style that focuses on maximum efficiency with minimal effort. Almost no one who has fought him directly has lived to tell the tale, so which specific forms he practices are for his eyes only. So why don't we look at the martial arts used to prepare for the movies by everyone's favorite immortal, Keanu Reeves. Reeves combines Sambo, Aikido, Judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for defensive joint locks, throws, and wrestling moves to avoid as much damage to himself as possible while using his opponent's own wit against them. Though his go-to is Krav Maga, which is designed to take all the best moves from various martial arts to make the ultimate fighting style. While most martial arts are designed with other purposes in mind, like exercise, Krav Maga's entire goal is basically murder. And boy, if that isn't Wick to a
intentional, like
in
really
his hands,
harm.
Literally anything can be a deadly weapon. Knives, swords, books, his belt. He once took out 3 guys
that third
with a pencil,
movie was crazy.
number 2 pencil. And thanks to John's precise understanding of the human body, he can target weak points and vital organs with ease. But thanks to the Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims. Imagine a chain of hotels around the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust selection. Pistols, revolvers, submachine guns, assault rifles, shotgun, plastic explosives, it's all on the menu. Though Wick prefers his Heckler & Koch P30L, a polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of 9x19 parabellum, which he wields like an artist does a paintbrush. Wick can empty entire rooms
That's one way
full
to
of
describe
enemies
it.
before they
I like
can
that.
blink, once even taking out 7 armed guards in only 3 seconds. He's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback and motorcycle back. If he's got a view to a kill, you can bet he's taking it. And he comes literally dressed to kill with his perfectly tailored, tactically lined suit jacket that is completely bulletproof. Even repeated gunshots from close range do nothing to him. It also helps him blend into the shadows for some sick stealth kills, and even disappear in plain sight like the goddamn Batman. Wick eventually joined the Tarasov mob.
That was a
and
cool
quickly
scene.
became one of their top enforcers, a grim reaper who hunted their enemies with divine prejudice. But maybe this angel of death was more
Divine
human than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted out of the mob to get married to the love of his life and retire. Wow, I wonder how that first date conversation went. Man, she must have really fallen for him. I guess he put the ass in assassin. So his boss gave him an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night. Which he did, because human or no, he's still John Wick.
Stop clicking the pen.
And he
I didn't know that
happily
backstory.
ever after. Well, until his former boss, his snot-nosed son, screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon. You never miss. That wasn't just some dog, but a semblance of hope. The opportunity to grieve unalone. His last tether to a happy life. So Wick was back with a vengeance, prepared to kill every last person that got in his way until the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks, Wick left over 300 bodies in his wake. 300. Running into him is like seeing the sky fall. You're going to die. There's no
Skyfall?
escape. He
Isn't that one of
survived
the, what's it
being
called, man?
stabbed, rammed by cars, shot in the stomach, blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building.
Yeah.
All within a fortnight. Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert.
Right?
It's not
That
like
was
his injuries
crazy
from
to
the
me.
previous movie had time to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
Yeah.
We cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable. He's strong enough to toss around full-grown men, snap bone, and body slam 2 assassins through a bulletproof glass floor. Wick absolutely annihilated his former Tarasov employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Kimura, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after the other, every few minutes.
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed every last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
He absolutely
Barely
did.
a quantum of solace to
Kill them
rest.
all.
Like we said, completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it doesn't matter.
I think
John Wick lost
Bond
everything
has
in the
better
world
weapons.
that meant anything to him, and that means he won't stop killing until
cooler
there's no one
gadgets.
left, or he dies trying. And good freaking luck with that.
All right. I
This
mean,
episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
After years of fine print,
I want my boy Wick to win. I'm not gonna lie. However, Bond, I think, has the more crazier gadgets and weapons, so that may potentially factor into his success or victory in this battle. So here's the thing: if Wick wins, subscribe. If Bond wins, you can just like the video. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Cool wager. All right, shake on it. Bet. Let's go.
No time to die for a death battle!
No time to die for. Uh-oh.
Is not one
Animation?
to be taken lightly. Be careful, 007. And happy hunting.
Your concern is always touching the cube. Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred. What
Is
can
this
I
the
get you, mate?
Continental?
Drinks are on me.
I prefer to be alone.
Unfortunately, I wasn't asking, Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Baba Yaga.
Killing isn't permitted on company grounds.
Right. I was about to say.
Lucky me.
He pulled his gun out too. Ooh. Ooh. I like this actually. This is cool.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
Your reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
Kind of sounds like Keanu a little bit. Oh snap! You got him. You got him. Okay. Suit. He's a better fighter. He's a better fighter. Oh! Oh! Rock bottom. Woo! See, he's got the gadgets. Oh my gosh! He's about to stab him with the pin. He's gonna click it. He keeps clicking it. I forgot what the pin does.
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
Okay. This would be a crazy crossover. He's always getting hit by a car. So if it hits him, I'm gonna die of laughter. Okay. Ha! Wow. He's better with the blade. Oh, oh! Ah. This car is going off in the background. No, he just took that? Yeah, right. Oh, it's the one that's like a hit like a shotgun? Oh, like it? I don't know. It's gonna hit him.
What comes around goes around, as they say.
He hit the car or the car hit him? Aw, man. Aw, man.
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
I should have known. I was like, I was gonna
Up, 007.
I was gonna say, should the music be a hint as to who's gonna win here? Because they played
I
the
never
Bond
thought
music
Wick
the
could
whole time.
lose, but I guess I'll never say never again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity would have saved Wick initially, against James Bond, you only live twice.
You mean once,
What?
right?
I know what I said.
Well, despite all that, Wick met his match in Agent 007.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial artist, but Bond has actually practiced several of the same styles Wick has, and has been shown to be just as skilled a fighter, even defeating master martial artist himself.
Wick's ability to shatter a floor of bulletproof glass definitely makes him superhumanly strong, but Bond has fought off similarly powerful henchmen in the past.
And while Wick's speed and accuracy with a gun may look unbeatable, Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed accurate shots just as well as Wick ever has, but more importantly, he has a faster quick draw.
That's right. Despite being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets. Bond, on the other hand, has. And that superior speed gave him an edge in both close-quarter combat and on the draw.
Though since both had body armor, the fight probably wasn't going to be won by guns alone. That's where Bond held his biggest advantage, his gadgets.
I'll see.
There was no
That's what I
way
said.
Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming, and that's the whole point
I
of
said
Bond's
gadgets
They're
are what's
seemingly
going to help him
normal,
out.
everyday objects that'll take his enemy by surprise.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes, especially with his more absurd technology like the invisible nanosuit and remote-controlled explosive drones.
Wick's endurance might be mind-blowing, but he isn't invincible.
He can keep fighting even on death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have given him that option.
Diamonds are forever, but against someone just as skilled with an arsenal straight out of science fiction, Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to live and let die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies. Nailed it.
He just keeps
Look,
going.
I just had to fit the last few movies in, okay?
Right.
Oh, wait, shit! I forgot about Octopussy!
So the winner is Bond. James Bond.
Oh man, low key. Who are like the top, like what is it, top 4 like spy assassin guys, like Jason Bourne, Ethan Hunt, Bond, and Wick, right? It should have put potentially Ethan Hunt versus James Bond. I think Ethan has more gadgets and stuff too, but they're usually not on him. Like they're usually only developed for that specific mission. So it could kind of be very, I don't know.
Hey, if you want more,
But I like Tom
ASAP,
Cruise as
why not
Ethan
grab a
Hunt. He does a
membership?
good job.
You'll get exclusive emotes,
Let's
badges,
see if we
live
see
chat, live
next.
streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
Next time. Shazam? Okay, no, Black Adam. Apocalypse? Black Adam versus Apocalypse. Black Adam versus Apocalypse. My money, dang, I like Apocalypse more, so I'm just gonna go Apocalypse, but that's interesting right there. Anyways, this was an extremely dope death battle right here. My boy Keanu, aka Giovanni, something like that, whatever his name is, did not win, sadly. However, he's still Mr. John Wick. They still haven't killed him yet as of most recent film is coming out next year, number 4. So, you know what I'm saying? We still got some time left with Wick before it's the end of that series. And Bond, of course, is always still going on. So, in my reality, they're both still very much alive and doing so and doing well. You know what I'm saying? If you were going for Bond and Bond clearly won, go ahead, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to subscribe because, I wasn't part of the bargain. Anyways, y'all let me know down below in the comments, man, what are your thoughts on this? If you disagree, let me know why, and maybe they missed something out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they misrepresented some information, you know. You guys feel free to debate down below amongst yourself in the comments. And with that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go to Death Battle screwattack's channel and subscribe, because definitely want to show that you're appreciative of the content. Come back over here, do the same thing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, and also follow me on Instagram at LyrusSO. Send YouTube channel. That be said, peace.